Fox 29 Live. Thank you, Hank, for the intro. I'm Bill Anderson. We are here out in Huntington Valley. As Hank pointed out, and as you can see behind me, we're at a place called Beds for Kids. It's pretty much what the name implies, and it's on theme with what we do here on Fox Local, on Fox 29, on Fox 29 Live. So let me flip around and show you the setup that we're going to take you through for the next half an hour or so. Beds for Kids, and it is that concept that we feature and focus on of how these shows, how the station, how we can get out into the communities and show you the things that are going on, encourage you to get involved and try to help people out, and various people who are doing those things. So Beds for Kids, ending child bedlessness. That's pretty much exactly what goes on. So let's walk in. We're going to take you on a tour. We're going to show you around. We're going to tell you how you can get involved. Look, they're already working. We walked in the door and they got things going on. I'm going to hand you this mic, flip this around, and ask you to introduce yourself to the folks.
Morning, Bill. My name's Kate Fay. I'm the Executive Director of One House at a Time, the Beds for Kids program.
What is the Beds for Kids program, as these guys are showing us what's the Beds for Kids program?
Absolutely. So what we do here at the Beds for Kids program is we deliver a package of a twin bed or a twin over twin bunk bed to children who are between the ages of 2 and 20 who do not have a bed of their own to sleep in. And so we serve the whole greater Philadelphia area. So that's Philadelphia, Montgomery County, Bucks County, Delaware County, and Chester County. And we receive referrals from a whole range of different agencies who are working in the area, who are working with families who have children who don't have a bed of their own to sleep in.
Is this a common issue? It's a common problem. I think that when we go out into different places, different community groups and organizations, there's almost like an aha moment.
Sure.
Because you didn't realize that there was that much of a need for it, but there is for this.
Absolutely. So it's an often unseen issue. So quite rightly, we often focus on homelessness and getting roofs over the heads of families in need, but don't often think about the next steps of creating a home. And so we know that these days, and particularly since the pandemic, a lot of families have been struggling, and it's extremely expensive given the cost of everything and the rising costs. To provide beds and those essential basics that all kids and families need to be able to thrive and live healthy lives. And so that's why we feel that offering a bed and everything that goes with it is a very important service that we can provide to families locally in need.
Now, offering, and we're going to talk specifically about how all of this works.
Sure.
But these are organizations offer up referrals. The families that need this, they're getting this package. We're going to show you the package. They're actually working on them behind us.
That's right.
They get this for free. So
That's
the
right.
families who need it
That's right.
just express a need.
So we don't have the resources to have a visiting program as such. So we rely on referrals from other agencies who are already working with families. So any kind of agency, so whether it be a large social services agency in the city, or it could be a very small grassroots organization. So something like an after school program, a church program, often classroom teachers are making referrals to us. So anybody who's connected with a family who could benefit from the program.
You're going to take me on a tour and show me all the things. These guys are just packing up. So how often are these going out? Like, you have a pretty significant need for this.
We do. So today we're going to be delivering beds to 15 kids. So there's 15 kids who'll be going to sleep in a bed tonight that didn't have a bed to sleep in last night. Wow. This week we have 65 deliveries scheduled. We'll go out for 4 days this week to get all of those beds delivered by the end of the week. So this year already we've delivered 2,076 beds, which is an all-time high for us. So in 2023, we delivered 2,107 beds in the whole year. And to get to 2,076 already by October is an unseen level of demand for the program.
Amazing.
So we know that there's a lot of families in need, and we're just thrilled that we've been able to help that many families so far this year.
So we're going to take the tour. We're going to meet all of the folks who are here. It's interesting because we came in, going to take that first break, but as we came in, we were like, it's a small office.
Sure.
And then you pull out those numbers.
Yes, yeah.
It's a small office of people kind of doing
That's
the work.
Right. That's right.
But the impact is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're really proud of that. It's really an honor to do something that we care about and are really passionate about, and know that it's making an impact to children's lives every single day. So we know that there's not a single system in our body that isn't affected by good sleep. And so we know that it affects educational outcomes, health outcomes, outcomes in terms of our mental health, emotional health. So we know that this is making a big difference to the kids we serve.
Let's take our first break. It's Fox 29 Live. We're showing you the Beds for Kids program, OHAAT.
That's right, OHAAT.
OHAAT. All right, we're going to walk you through, meet some more of the folks. We're going to show you the actual setup. We're going to tell you how you can get involved, how you can volunteer, how you can donate, and the impact that it's having. Fox 29 Live on Fox Local and Fox 29. And we'll be right back to meet some more of the team. Stay with us. Fox 29 Live. We're at Beds for Kids, OHAAT, one house at a time, and discussing the impact that they are having, changing young people's lives and giving them a place to sleep. And it wasn't until I said it that it kind of resonated how many people before this didn't have a bed.
That's right. That's right.
And that's significant. I did a story a while back and interviewed a young person who got a bed as a gift. Like it was just a furniture store who sponsored them. And I was struck by the person. He got very tearful.
Yeah.
And this was a young teen.
Sure.
Who said it was the first time they had ever had a bed.
Sure. No.
And it was like, huh.
Absolutely. No, as I said, often unseen issue. And the research estimates that there's about 6,000 children in our community who are going to sleep without a bed every single night. So although it's fantastic that we've been able to serve over 2,000 children already this year, we know that there's still a huge gap for us to fill. So there's always more work.
That's
Absolutely.
Where we can help. We can contribute and participate. So this gentleman here with the smooth, ready for TV voice.
Absolutely.
This is you. Let's share this microphone and introduce yourself to the folks.
I'm Leo Henryson, and I'm a driver and delivery personnel for Beds for Kids.
Why was this something that mattered to you, matters to you?
Right, it was something I did as a volunteer years ago, and then, they needed a driver, and I was retired and had the time, and there's definitely a need. I just can't believe how many kids need beds.
You get to go out there and meet some of the families as you're making these deliveries. Yeah. Impactful?
Incredible. Like you go in and you're like, it's their first bed ever. Crazy.
Yeah.
We appreciate what you do, and it's obvious. And we're going to grab the microphone and let them do. It's obvious that this matters.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Wow. All right. Continue to show us as we're taking the tour around the facility. We've met one. This is the team.
Absolutely. So I'll show you our small but mighty team. So just coming into our cozy office.
Yes.
So this is Marianne here. Marianne does all of our communications and our development work.
Okay.
It's a really, really important role for the organization.
We need
just
people
spreading the
involved
word.
and spreading the word.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This is the wonderful and magnificent Ernie, who you're going to talk to in a little bit, whose family were a recipient of the program. And this is fabulous Fiona here, who is our family referral coordinator. So Fiona schedules all of the deliveries with families, talks to our referral partners, and really makes the magic happen. So she does all the busy work for us.
Small but mighty.
Small but mighty. That's what keeps us going.
And then out here is where they're kind of setting up the deliveries?
That's right. So we're just getting some bags packed here, some bedtime bags packed for the children who are going to be receiving beds on our Wednesday delivery this week. So this is the package that children will receive. So we serve kids between the ages of 2 and 20. So we have fundamentally twin beds, and we have the standalone twin bed here. So we deliver a stainless steel bed frame that's very strong, can support up to 1,200 pounds of weight. Then a brand new memory foam mattress, brand new pillow, brand new sheet set, brand new blanket, quilt. And then we do some bedtime books for every child. We do a toothbrush, a stuffed animal, and it all comes bundled up in this bedtime bag for each child that we deliver to that has their name on it so that they know that those items are specifically for them. And so what we try and do is just make sure that based on the information that we have about the child we're delivering to, that we personalize the package so that the kids are going to be really excited to receive the items that we're delivering, because it's all about delivering really good quality items that are going to stand the test of time so that the kids feel a sense of pride in what they're receiving.
Well,
and also,
and clearly it's a sense of love. Like, this
Absolutely.
is not just dropping off a steel frame
That's right.
and
That's
a
right.
mattress.
That's
There's
right.
thought and love that clearly goes into this.
There absolutely is. And that's a huge part of what we do, is just making sure that kids know that there are people that care about them, that we're here to catch them, that we're putting thought into the packages, because that's how we can show we care. And so just putting together packages that are age appropriate, and we'll try and get information from the caregivers, from the referral partners about what the kids like. So if a little one likes unicorns or if a little one likes dinosaurs, we'll try and fulfill that need or want to the best of our ability.
And what's interesting, and these wonderful folks are in here packing and putting this all together and doing that love that we were talking about.
That's right.
But also very much aware, like during the break, everybody was very sensitive to, we love telling this story and we want to show it, but we're also not showing people's names.
Absolutely.
We want to make sure people feel safe
Absolutely.
and protected while going through this
That's
process.
a really important principle for us. So we know that we're delivering to families at a time that is difficult for them. Lots of families have been through crisis, experienced trauma. And so our role is to really just be as supportive as we possibly can. And we're very, very careful to protect that and making sure that we're honouring the families and meeting them where they're at.
This is amazing.
Sorry, and
Thank
so
you, guys.
this is Rebecca, who's our program officer, and this is Sarah, who's our volunteer and operations coordinator.
Appreciate you. All right, we need to take our next break as we kind of take you on a little tour of the things that they are doing. You also have, not on camera, but you have several volunteers who participate, students from around the area. Everybody kind of gets involved in this.
That's right. That's
to
right.
continue making it work.
That's right. We have over 400 volunteers who are involved every single year, just helping us make this happen, whether that's sorting donations, packing bedtime bags, helping on deliveries. There's a range of things that people can do to get involved.
For people who, as we go into break, who want to get involved, is it the website? Can they make donations? How do they get involved?
Absolutely. So if you check out our website, which is www.OHAAT.org, that's where you'll find all the information about volunteering, the opportunities we have coming up, and donations.
Going to take our next break. This is Fox 29 Live. We're at Beds for Kids, telling you about an amazing program. Thanks to this program, the donations, the volunteers, the work, there are several young people throughout the area, thousands so far this year, who are sleeping in a bed that they previously didn't have. And with our help, your involvement, everybody watching, we can continue to make that number grow. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Oh, Brandon.
Fox 29 Live, we're at Beds for Kids. We're telling you all of the things that they're doing, showing you all the things that they're doing. And so this is the loaded truck for today's delivery.
Absolutely. So we're delivering to 15 children today. So we've got a combination of bunk beds that we're delivering. We've got some twin beds that we're delivering, all of the bedtime bags that are packed for the children who are receiving beds today. We also always take out an extra bag of stuffies so that if we meet any kids along the way, they can pick out their own stuffy as well as the one that's packed in the bag for them. So this will be everything for today. And then we've got another delivery going out on Wednesday, another one going out on Thursday, and another one on Friday this week. So 65 kids will have beds this week that don't right now.
And this is just kind of looking at the quality of the things that are going out. Like, this is not a, hey, we went out and found the bed that's going to break down and whatever.
Absolutely
This is
not.
quality things
Absolutely.
that they're getting.
The program is very much intended to be a permanent solution to this problem for families. And so the last thing we want to do is provide another Band-Aid solution that's only going to last them a couple of weeks. And so making sure that kids have a bed that they can sleep on that's going to last them throughout their childhood is a huge part of the program, and just making sure that everything is really good quality and will stand the test of time.
Nice. These guys are about to hit the road. Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate all the work that you do. They're getting ready to get out there and get these deliveries going.
Thanks, guys.
On the road, 15 plus smiling families as these guys show up just today. We appreciate them. All right, so we're talking about those 15 plus smiling families, several thousand smiling families so far this year. Let's come over here and meet this wonderful young lady.
Yes.
And
Hello.
hello, introduce, you're gonna hold the microphone for a minute?
I sure will.
There you go, introduce yourself to the folks.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ernie Bristow, and I am here today. I am one of their huge supporters, and the reason being is because they bless my grandson.
Really?
Yes.
So what was that like kind of going through the process and the impact that it has to have all of this that we're showing
Yes.
delivered to your grandson?
At the time, he was around about 8 or 9 years old. He's now 16. And I was in dire needs. I was in dire needs of access to a bed. He was in a special program. And I found out about it doing my own research. And boy, oh boy, was that a partnership that I will never forget. I had to do the paperwork, which was fine. And once I did all of the paperwork, I was able to connect to OHAAT. And I am so proud that I was involved with the process to be able to get my grandson the tools that he needed. And it was a bed and a bag full of wonderful, wonderful items.
How much of an impact does that have when they pull up and your grandson sees that we've got this?
At the time, because I didn't know what to expect, but at the time, he went to bed. And he went to bed that night in a very comfortable bed that provided everything. Because normally when you are getting items, you just normally expect like just the sheet set or, or maybe the comforter. But not only did he receive that with the bed, he also received that nice big purple bag. It had books in it. It had all kinds of wonderful items in there. I think it's like a little sample right here.
Yeah.
Look at these wonderful books. It was a little teddy bear. It was just awesome for him to be blessed with the bed and come with all the love and care that it did.
As we take our next break, to the families out there who may be in a situation that was similar to yours, sounds like you clearly encouraged them to take the step to get involved, that this is a positive experience for them.
It was a very positive experience. I will recommend OHAAT to everyone. And the website is OHAAT, www.ohat.org. Please visit the site. They're always looking for volunteers. They're looking for donations. This is an organization that are giving these wonderful items that are needed for families, for their children, for their babies, to not have to sleep on a floor or a couch. We don't know different family situations, but I can tell you from experience that this was a blessing for my grandson that I have custody of.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, as well. Thank you.
Wow. Stories are amazing. We're going to take one more break. We're going to come back, hear more about stories like this, hear about all the things that they're doing, and most importantly, tell you how all of us can get involved to make sure that we can keep that number increasing for families who could use this level of support. Were you holding up merch?
Yes, I'm
You holding up the marketing material?
Yes, I am.
Let's take a break, and we'll be right back as we move in on the marketing material, just so you know. It's Fox 29 Live. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Fox 29 Live. We're at Bed for Kids. One house at a time is the organization. And for people who want to, and we've got about 4 minutes left to give them all the information. We've kind of touched on the website. But for the folks who are watching and saying that they would like to get more involved, be they an organization or a family, or tell us that process again.
Sure. So families who are in need of help with beds for their own children can be referred to us by a whole host of different organisations working throughout the Greater Philadelphia area. And if they're working with an organisation who isn't currently connected with us, then we would encourage them to reach out and get connected. We're taking on new referral partners all of the time. And so really anybody who's working with a family in need can refer a family. So it could be a classroom teacher, it could be a pediatrician, it could be an after school club, it could be anybody who's working with a family in the community where there's an established need. So please reach out and we'll try and walk you through the process. We try and make it as quick and easy as possible because we want to have low barriers to entry to this program to make sure that we're delivering as many beds as we possibly can to kids who need them.
And that's for the families or the organizations that
That's
are in
right.
need. But if there are people watching right now that I imagine there are who are saying, okay, I want to help out.
Sure,
Sure. Is it donations? Is it volunteers? Is it companies that can donate beds? Or is it all of the above?
All of the above, absolutely. And please reach out to us. We would love to speak to you all if you want to do any or all of those things. So we welcome volunteers into the warehouse to help us pack bedtime bags, sort donations 3 times a week. And then we also do some volunteer opportunities at the weekend too. Certainly if people would like to donate to the program, then you can go to our website, which is OHAAT.org, and there's a donate button on that website. But you can also donate goods. So whether it's new twin sheets, whether it's blankets, whether it's comforters, books for children of any ages. We deliver to children all the way through to 20 years old. So adult books are also great. Stuffed animals that are still in good condition, gently used or brand new stuffed animals are very, very appreciated. Just anything that will bring a sense of love and joy and comfort to a child in need is very much appreciated, and we would love to talk to you.
You said up to 20 years
That's
old?
right. That's right.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is not just children. Like these are teens. These
That's
are
right.
young adults who
That's
also
right.
have a similar need.
Yeah, we're helping a lot of children who are often leaving the care system, who are setting up home on their own, and often need all the help and assistance they can get in order to establish themselves as a independent adult living on their own.
So we've got big folks' beds over here
Absolutely. Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
All right, we're giving them a look, getting ready to wrap things up. But again, I just appreciate you letting us come out, spend some time with you, appreciate the things that you're doing. Almost 3,000.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Up to this point is amazing. But I
Yes.
think together, like all of us can make sure, what should we get that number to? What's the goal? Are we trying? Because you've already surpassed this year's goal.
We have, yeah. So we would love to be able to serve as many children as we possibly can. But I think realistically, we're probably going to get to at least 2,600, maybe 2,800 this year. And then, in our 25-year history, we've surpassed 15,000 beds in the time that we've been doing this. And so the sky's the limit, really. We just want to make sure that we can put ourselves out of a job ultimately and make sure that every kid in our
Absolutely.
community has a place to sleep.
I love that. Put yourself out of a job because the need doesn't exist anymore.
Absolutely. That's the goal.
Appreciate you. That's a wrap for us, guys. We appreciate them spending some time with us, appreciate all of you watching, but ultimately we tell these stories so more and more people can get involved and help out organizations like Beds for Kids. I'm Bill Anderson. Thank you so much for watching Fox 29 Live. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, organizations like this pairing up with you can make a real difference. Have a good one, guys.